right,
All right.
and for me, for our good friend.
We are live. We are live.
I'm gonna do
Well,
one thing, see if Anthony wants to come in, because he gave me a good story one time
who did?
about Anthony. He gave me a good
Oh
story
yeah.
once about Trump and his paternal family.
Can you
You know,
can
yeah,
you see if maybe if Tiffany is around? Tiffany Mack.
I think I can do that.
Just give her the invitation at least, and find out if she wants to come in and share some conversation with us. We're gonna try not to discuss any craziness that happened this week. That's not what we're
Yeah,
about. We're not
try
about
to
that.
keep it away from the BS. That's what's
Yeah,
going to happen in 2025.
try to keep it. No, it's gonna be good, Bobby. It's gonna be good.
Okay, now I just need to. I can see if the Hail Man is also there.
Yeah, and even if they can be for a couple minutes, they don't have to be the whole hour unless they
Yeah.
want to be. And we can actually share reading times and do different. I can do my readings, and she can do some readings, and
Tiffany
we can.
was good the
Yeah, she has a
last
different
time we
style.
had her.
Yeah.
I think she was right there.
Oh
Almost,
yeah.
almost everybody that gave me a reading was right in the money, right in the sternum.
Well, how was my readings? Were my readings good?
That's up to you to decide if it's in the bread basket.
Well, I think it is. That's the
Yeah.
message I get. So I don't care what you think about anything else. That doesn't matter. I give you a reading based on what the spirit tells me to tell you. So again, my readings are a little bit different. I don't rely on worldly power or energy. I rely on the Holy Spirit. That's the difference. And you might think that's a contradiction, but not necessarily. Because you
And
know
I didn't
that.
check the weather today, but the last time I've been checking, that storm that's out in the Gulf is going to hit Mexico instead.
Oh, okay.
I think
I
we
guess.
got like a defense against it. That's
Yeah, I
going to
mean,
like
it'll die down by the
turn
time. Yeah, it'll die
like
down by
turn
the time.
more of a southward bound and definitely weaken.
Well, good. That's good. Yeah.
Probably will dip down and hit the Yucatan
Yeah.
instead.
So, anyways, I was trying to say before the weather report. Um, if you remember in the Old Testament, they used astrologers. You know that, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. And even in some of the Jesus times, they used astrologers, Bobby. They used
Okay.
people that read the sky. They read the stars. They saw the star over Israel, right? And
Mhm.
they went to find the baby Jesus underneath the bright star. That was their location beacon to find the baby Jesus. Am I right? According to what the
Okay.
story is, right? Now, whether you believe it or not, that's what it says. And you can look it up in the Bible if you want. But anyway, um, what's interesting is that people get so bent out of shape. Oh, you're using tarot cards. they, you know, they used to throw dice, what they say, casting lots, when they'd cast lots for Jesus' clothes from when he was crucified. So they casted lots. You remember that story, right?
Yeah.
Lots are what I would consider like dice, you know. But I don't know if it would be necessarily dice. It could be rocks or anything that they'd use. But it would have some kind of way to read a number or something on it. You can look that up if you want. Casting lots for his clothes, you know. Now I had a question about when we read about the burial and the resurrection and the crowd was there. And What did he wear when he rose from the dead, Bobby?
like a white robe,
But
and
where did that come from?
I don't
That
know, Bobby.
wasn't that wasn't there. No, the only thing that was there was the shroud that was wrapped. You know, they was wrapped in for burial. Okay, that was the only thing that was there on the table or on the bench, what do you want to call it? And so the question I thought of was, what was he naked when they seen him in the tomb? Obviously not. I don't think so. So obviously the clothes that he was wearing was uh,
Yeah,
obviously um, heavenly, or it was, something
yeah.
divine, if you will. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So in the Bible, it was a method to make decisions and seek God's guidance. So they used like pottery, stones, and sticks, which was marked and then randomly drawn or drawn. It will. The outcome was believed to reflect God's will, symbolizing surrender, divine intervention, and God's sovereignty. So, and there were three instances that did happen during while they cast lots.
Yeah,
So they were the so in the division of land. You know how in Israel they separate the land by 12 tribes of
yeah,
Israel.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's usually
it
how
was
that goes.
also used to choose leaders. Like they had to replace Judas because of what Judas did,
Matthias came in for that. We read that just recently. So
and to determine the guilt of some form of indictment.
yeah.
Like we could find that in Jonah.
Now, what was your thought about the Ananias and his wife getting caught trying to cheat the Holy Spirit with their gift? Remember that? That's what we just read today.
I did not remember that. But, so
Well, or was that yesterday when we read that? Was that yesterday? Or was that today?
oh, I couldn't
Acts,
remember.
Acts 4 and 5. But anyway, Ananias had sold a piece of land, and the idea is that you're supposed to be honest with the Holy Spirit and give your tithe or your amount that you're supposed to give in respect to, giving to the church. And
Yeah,
they didn't do that. They held some back and they lied. And they knew that they lied. I can't remember who they were talking to, but they knew that they were lying about what they were giving, and so immediately they both fell dead. First Ananias, and the wife didn't remember or didn't know about what had happened, but he died immediately when he was challenged about telling the truth about his gift. Okay. And then she come in and tried to do the same thing, and of course the same question, well, why did you lie about that? So that's pretty serious stuff there, Bobby.
yeah,
I'm glad that you or I don't have to necessarily worry about that kind of thing. I mean, yes, we should give to the church, when we
I
can. When we can. Right now, I'm not able to. I got too much that I'm paying out. If I give to the church, I don't have anything. To be
yeah.
honest, you know.
It's like it's like whenever they found guilty, it felt like God just threw a death sword
And
right in
just,
front of them, and they all
yep,
like gave up the ghost.
yep, or he just took their spirit from them, possibly. And that could be just the fact that they were so disrespectful with the lying. What would have happened today if we saw that in real life uh, media that we're watching, and people that are lying? I don't know how many people are lying, but there's a lot of people that are lying all the time.
I'll
And
be I'll be darned that the European Union versus either the British, Russian or the American government has
Mm-hmm.
stricter laws when it comes to misinformation.
Yeah. See, now we have different Democrat government, and we're not going political necessarily, but we have to discuss this part because we
Okay.
got this
Yep.
real serious. We got the
Yeah. Go
serious
ahead.
problem. We got the serious problem about the newcomers. Okay. Some of the Democratic governors are saying we're not going to let you take away anybody, right? But the problem is there's law here. Okay, they didn't come in right. They don't belong here, and they gotta go, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Okay. Now there was a case when they stopped the free food card in New York. Guess what? Some of them started leaving on their own, Bobby. They started self-deporting, as they said. Oh, I heard an alarm. What's that alarm? I heard that they were self-deporting, and these are all people that came under the recent move with Biden Harris, right? From the time they took office, almost. It took us a year or two to figure out what they were doing, and then we only knew that because of how many thousands they were dropping in different towns. I don't know if we're supposed to talk
Oh my
about that or.
goodness. It's like we had that problem when I think an illegal got arrested. And it's like, man, it's
I
like the people in the
mean,
comment section, they just want to start a fight.
yeah, and Bobby, the bad thing about that is you could be walking to Walmart minding your own business, and somebody doesn't like you, right? And then you
Right.
get you get hurt, you're missing, whatever. We don't know what's happening to you. You're not here, and it's all because the person that doesn't belong here is here. That's not right, Bobby. Okay? They
Yeah.
didn't earn the right to be here. They worked their way in by some kind of shenanigan that they came up with, and then they got on some kind of free handout list, and they got free food and whatever, cash or whatever they got. Who knows? But the point of the matter is, that's coming to an end, and then we have to get these people rounded up and sent back to wherever they came from. Not necessarily Mexico, because they're from all over. Okay?
Yeah.
So
And we're
now
supposed
I
to
don't
get
mean to be, yeah,
on.
and I'm not trying to be hateful here. I'm just trying to alert people. It's going to be kind of crazy in the next few months. Okay? And even though Biden said today he had a press conference and it's going to be a peaceful transition, and I want to see that. And so far, we've had some rogue rioters and protesters in certain cities, like Chicago, where the representative of that city or of that state, that's a Democrat Senate or whatever it is that he was, but he should be removed from office immediately. If
Oh,
you're
here comes those not my president protest again.
well, and that's okay, but too bad. He's going to be the president.
Yeah.
And
I
I mean,
remember.
I had to sit 4 years under Biden, so come on, and then I had to spend 8 years under Obama, so don't give me that crap,
Yeah.
okay?
Now I
And,
remember on when if you're a SWL or shortwave radio listener, someone was actually in the military band typing in Morse code with profanity, cursing at Trump and everybody that voted for him. But that was in his first endeavor. I'm not sure about the second one. If
well,
it's going to
and
repeat.
on X, there's a lot of tweets, or rather, on X, there's a lot of messages dealing with, I don't know if we can talk about it, but they want to do harm to him, let me put it that way. There's no
Yeah,
reason for that. I never said that about Biden. I never said that about Obama. I never said that about Clinton. I never said that about anybody.
we never did, and they didn't want to put that shit on us when Trump came around.
Yeah, and I don't want to. I don't want to say that, and I'm not going to say that about anybody. Okay, because that's not what we're supposed to be. he won the election fair and square. He did every, I mean, he was the only one that worked really hard to get that. Okay? I mean,
Yeah.
I watched every single rally he was at just about. I might have missed a couple because I was having to do my own life, do my own things in life, and so I might have missed a couple of rallies. But for the most part, I've seen almost every single rally.
Okay.
So, I mean, he flew from state to state. It was kind of funny where Charles had shared a picture about a map that was like with crayon colored lines all over the place. I
Okay.
thought it.
Well. Okay. So I wasn't finished about the radio part, but during the Ukrainian war, there were some people also jamming a Russian military station.
Well, I don't know that they want to do that. That could be
Well,
problems for them
they
later.
was doing it. So
Yeah.
I just have one question
Yeah.
for anybody that is watching later, even now. You didn't even way you didn't even bat an eye before you claimed it was before Obama. That's what some Republicans complain. Why even between both Obama and now we're going back to Trump 2.0, you're starting to have mudslinging, fighting, and all that go around. It doesn't have to be no physical, but it could be on the socials. Why are you having these fights since where you say it's 2008, I say it's 2016? When
Yeah.
why start
Yeah.
this crap now?
I don't know. It's just really outrageous and really kind of childish, if you ask me, and really disrespectful of the process of the election. Okay,
It's
I mean,
all nothing but mutual disrespect and division. And imagine if you were able to see that person that you met on Facebook face to face. Do you suppose if you were like me, 37 years old, do you suppose I could still kick you in the where it hurts, like it hurts me to feel stuck?
yeah, if it's a guy, yeah, possibly.
Oh my gosh,
uh,
the
uh,
sheriff will have to take me to jail because I
yeah.
can.
Well, see,
And
I don't think anyone should want to do harm to any uh, newly elected leader, especially when if you did what I did. I watched that election night all night until they got the decision. I didn't go to sleep until they called it and then they said he won. That's when I went to
yeah,
sleep. Okay?
I knew around that time when I was still up around like 2 in the morning. I knew it was
Yeah,
like
exactly. Yep, 2 in the morning. Now, what I saw, I don't know if you saw it, at midnight they had two big U-Haul trucks coming in with ballots, right? Mail-in ballots. And it's like, they can't accept them to count now. It's hours after the last poll closed anywhere in the United States, right? And I
yeah,
mean the
that's like
polls
usually like
it
in
closed.
Hawaii or Alaska.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't be bringing them ballots in now for counting. No way, no way.
Yeah,
And so they said that, and they actually approved that, and they said nope, you can't count those ballots now. So they do, and Star was telling me that they had those trucks had California plates on them. So yeah, that's bullshit. Oh, wait,
I
did I say
mean,
that? Yeah.
California going to Philadelphia for those boats. It's like, what's going on here? What's going on here? That
Okay,
ain't
okay, Bobby, you know what happened in the Philadelphia account? You know what happened? She
what.
got behind on the count and the votes. She was negative. She was negative 700,000 votes, Bobby. There ain't enough
Mhm.
people in Philadelphia to count to make that up, especially for the ones that voted for President Trump now. Okay? So, That was nothing fanatic, nothing crazy about that. That was an
Yeah,
actual
yeah. I
dealing
get
with
it.
the counts. Because she pissed off the Amish people, she pissed off the blacks, she pissed off the Latinos, she pissed off all those people. Okay? Hey Amy, how you doing?
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready. Because it's
Okay, yeah,
pretty
go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead. Oh, that's a big one. Okay. Sorcery
You ready?
interprets omens. Oh yeah, yeah.
So, like, in other words, if you're trying to build a real life Megazord, like you see in Power Rangers, and you go up ahead and go Feng Sing Ho on the inauguration celebration, that's going to be a big problem.
And hello, Amy. Well, see now, do you think that my card reading is detestable to God when I ask the Holy Spirit to give me the message? You think that's wrong? I don't think that's wrong.
It's a debatable thing. Because
I mean,
remember when I think when Cleo got arrested, that's when everything just went backwards. They thought
when
that
who did?
like how like the Congress want. I'm not sure if the Congress wanted it banned when it comes to psychiatric readings.
Well, I know that in the Old Testament also they killed how many astrologers that were not supposed to be practicing that stuff. You know, but I don't think that today's card readings are the same as that old time astrology stuff because they used to do sacrificial things.
Well, the same should be said about speakeasies in the 1920s compared to now.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that uh, people that are doing it for the I would say negative intentions, that would be probably the negative side of things. But if you're doing it for a positive intention, like what Dr. Rita does, okay, everyone asks for a reading from her. Um, she doesn't do anything negative necessarily that I can tell.
Oh yeah,
She does it out of a kind heart, and she does it uh, from a level-headed point of view. She's not trying to make a whole bunch of money off it, but yeah, she'd like to
okay.
have a few bucks.
Let me ask you this: if it was against the law, and it was pretty much was done on, like let's say, like YouTube, would there be a possibility that YouTube would definitely will ban her, or the feds would be knocking on the door saying that she's going to be arrested?
Could be both things.
It'll be
Could be
both.
both
Yeah.
things. Yeah, like they might shut her down first and send her a notice or a message and saying, "Hey, we're coming to your house." Or they might not
Yeah.
tell her at all and just show up at the door, like you say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't think that's the way it is because now, now that we are working on protecting the freedom of speech, okay, we'll have a
Hmm.
much easier time, I think, when President Trump gets inaugurated, which according to Biden, that's supposed to happen without any problem. And we'll
And
see if
you
he's
gotta like
telling
have
the
a
truth.
certain time to do it, otherwise there goes the
Yeah.
country.
But so now,
Not in a medical sense, but
yeah, no, when he gets inaugurated, then our freedom of speech starts. Okay, it's not there
yeah,
yet. It's not there yet because they're still in power, and anything can happen. And they can
yeah.
shut the power down so we don't have an internet. Whatever it is, they can do, just because we're
Oh
talking
my
too much.
gosh.
And
I
that's
know
that's
you're not now. I know you're not into gaming,
right.
but I heard a cloud gaming service is reorganizing their tiers and stuff.
Oh boy.
They're supposed to be like upgrading some stuff, but it comes with a price that I don't think the consumer is going to accept.
Right.
They now put a cap on how long you should be playing the games in their platform, and that's going to
Oh.
piss a lot of consumers for
Hmm.
sure. It's going to make people either go to others like there's a if G-force down goes down, it could be either be shadow or boostroid. Now G-force now is America, owned by Nvidia itself, the guys who made those big boy graphics cards. And then you got Shadow, which is a well-known company from France. And then you got a Ukrainian one, Boostroid. So should GeForce Down go down for the count because of their stupidity, it can be either be Shadow or Boostroid is going to pick it back up, and they're going to be the top contenders.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I dealt with top contenders. I think there was one from Russia that I once played with, and then there is like a few from another one in America, in USA, one in Canada. The one in Canada is a Linux cloud gaming. They use Linux instead of Windows. And of course, I use the X Cloud system that comes with the Ultimate.
Yep.
That's also America. So yeah, I tried about. There are about a few that I'm yet to try, but yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yep. All right.
You're mentioning shutdown and stuff.
So, Amy, did you get a reading from Dr. Rita yesterday? I thought I saw you in the chat.
Wow, remember that.
I know Amy O got one. That's another Amy, though.
I know that's a yeah. I know there's like two Amy's. There's that ABO and that Amy we got here now.
Yep. So I don't know if she got. I don't know if Amy S got a reading or not. So I still want to figure out how to set up the Discord channel so we can make that a live platform that anybody can go to at any time and they can share things when we go there.
Yeah.
You know, and just an open channel where people can go. You know, of course, you got to be respectful and all that. You can't be idiots or disrespectful or not. So you can't be a crazy person. No crazy persons allowed.
Yeah.
Respectful, and but you can ask questions about the Bible. You can ask questions about whatever. You can talk about different things if you want. Just be respectful about it. That's what helps the things grow, and you know that's what helps the world go around is when we discuss things and have conversations. All right. Now we're on what is it? X, Twitch, your YouTube, my YouTube, and Facebook. All right.
Yeah.
Now, if anybody is on the other channels and you want a free reading tonight, please come on over to my YouTube, Errt
Yeah,
Radio
which is
YouTube.
Errt Radio. Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube, and real easy to find. And I can give a
Yeah.
free reading for you guys. Yeah, so we can do that. But we're just kind of like having open discussion right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see, we got sure. Okay. I don't know if Kevin even catching my messages. And I think Anthony might be busy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just nice to send them out a message if they don't know that I'm on, and that way they can check back. Yeah, I missed the show on Tuesday because we have the other show playing on my channel, and I kind of have to watch that. That's on my channel. I have to watch that. So
Yeah.
I can't multitask when I'm in a live show and I'm trying to be quiet, you know.
Well, you didn't need to stay in the studio during Anthony.
Yeah.
I could stay in the studio because it just in case
Okay.
he needs speak.
Yeah, I think I left for a little bit. I muted my mic and my video, and I left, and I went to went to watch something about the election or rally or something. I was watching.
It was the
So
election.
election,
Yeah.
yeah, election, yeah. So there was a lot going on for the week coming up to the election. There was a lot of rallies that weekend, all at once, like 10 rallies or something like that. And there was a lot, I tell you, back and forth. And we get a break time, take a break and get something to eat, and then come on back.
Yeah.
So,
It's
but
the
we
joy
got
of having internet allows you to watch them, because some people don't. Because truth be told, it's always true what they say. You may have nothing on regular cable, but when you go on the internet, there's always going to be something on.
yeah, there was plenty to watch during that election season. There was plenty to watch. There's still plenty to watch now. Everybody's coming out about what they know and what they're doing and what they're trying to do and get away with, and it's not working. Uh, Biden today, like I said, he had a press conference and said we're going to have a peaceful transition, and I don't want any, basically any trouble from anybody. Is what he was trying to say. He didn't say it like that, but that's kind of what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
And what was interesting is basically what that told the guy Jamie Raskin, and said, "Oh, I'll block the certification of the vote." No, you won't. That's what Biden was saying. No, you won't. You're gonna stand down and let it go. So, and it looks like we almost got. I think we got the. I don't know if we
Yeah.
got the House yet, but we got the Senate. We got the presidency and we got the Senate. And
Now
then we're
let me
looking
ask
at
you
trying
something. What
what?
happens if the certification did get blocked?
There really isn't any way to get blocked. He won fair and square. He won the popular vote. He won the uh,
Yeah,
electoral college.
yeah, but like I said, what happens when it does to get blocked? If such a thing would have to happen.
It's not even close, and there's no reason for him to get blocked. There's no answer for it to be. Any court case that was against him is basically dropped at this point. Okay, that came out today.
Okay, okay. You're,
So any court case that was in action, like you had the one guy that was going to bring him to court to sentence him for the whatever case it was in New York,
what?
they put that on pause. They put that on hold because of the law kind of reads that you can't sue a sitting president, which he's not president yet, but he is.
Blocked. Okay.
Amy. No, I don't cut out the parts that I don't agree with. I look at what the actions were during that time.
Okay.
I mean, if astronomy is, some people try to equate astronomy with astrology. No, they're not the same. Astrology is making up things about what is in the sky, the constellations, things like that.
Okay.
And and astronomy is the science of the sky, meaning you're studying the stars, you're studying everything you can see.
Okay. Since you probably won't get the duck, and I'm just going to show Amy's comment first. So, so in the local level, the local officials are responsible for certifying the results of elections with their jurisdictions. They could face repercussions if they refuse to certify, which could be remote, which could be from being banned from heading office, or prosecution. If it's
Yeah.
done at state level, they can use the system they have in their state to try to force the certification. But
Well,
there was some change in the federal level that the vice president cannot refuse the certification, but Congress can
right.
still hold the objections. And the objection is sustained, then I think
Well, that
that,
would just look really bad to the whole world if that happened.
yeah,
Okay, that's the first thing. So, I mean, he won fair and square. There was no funny business on the Republican side. We didn't cheat at all, either in 2020 or in this election. This election, we had more votes this election than we had in 2020. But the question that I have is where did the votes that they had to win 2020, where did they go? Right? Wouldn't they still be voting Democrat this time? Come on.
uh,
They would be.
so,
I would think they would be.
oh, so, so congressional action, if they agree to sustain, the votes are excluded from the tally, and it can change the mind. And that's, and then they got
And
contingent.
Amy, Trump wants to make sure that birthright citizenship is not eliminated. I don't know where you got that part.
I don't know. So, so,
Amy doesn't live here in the United States. I don't know what she's talking about.
yeah. Well, there could be a possibility if there's no majority, then the Congress can vote on a president.
Again, if that happens, that would look bad to the world. Okay?
Yeah,
So
and
we need to
then
get this
state
certification
elections,
done.
they can face legal action, and it can have a political and social impact.
See,
So,
Amy, remember now, I watched every single rally almost, and he's always said birthright protection, meaning that ones who are born here have protection to be able to vote, to be able to do everything. Yeah, well, they tried to call us Nazis. I'm not a Nazi. My heritage is from Denmark. And Trump didn't act like a Nazi or Hitler. Oh, wait, can we say that? Trump didn't act like that guy in Germany. Uh, in the, yeah, Trump
yeah,
didn't act like that guy. Uh, and when dumbhead Governor Walz tried to say, oh, there's a direct parallel to the rally that he held at the Madison Square Gardens, and to the 1939 rally of the Nazis, or what they did there in
yeah,
1939. Now, the funny thing was, the building where President Trump held the rally is a new building. It's not even the same building that the rally in 1939 was, so there's nothing parallel to that at all. Okay? So that's just totally nuts.
in other words, we just gave it to a king instead of a president.
No, he's not going to be a king. He already said that he wouldn't do that. He said he'd do his 4 years. He had fixed whatever they broke, and we'll be fine at the end of the 4 years. And then with any luck, we'll have another 4 years of a new Republican president. Because, I mean, how many years
I
have we
just
been?
hope in
Wait, Bobby,
2028.
how many?
Okay, I just hope in 2028 the years of playtime will be finally be over.
Bobby, this isn't playtime. The Democrats are the ones that caused everything that we're suffering from. Prove it to me to be different than what I'm saying.
Well, if you were able to take both sides with their pros and cons, you could definitely say it's been playtime.
Okay. Look at the Clinton, 8 years of Clinton. What happened during Clinton? Housing crashes, right? The housing system crashes. To buy a house, you couldn't do it under Clinton, unless you had a lot of money. All right? The normal Joe couldn't do it. Under Obama, what happened? We had DACA that everybody tried to claim was great. We had Obamacare that was put into place. We had the Obama phone that we talked about today. You know, had a lot of funny things that Obama created that he tried to take credit for that other people have already created, but then he got the name for it.
I
So,
mean,
people that had Obamacare couldn't even afford their medical.
yeah,
That's how
uh,
bad that was.
yeah, but
Okay, and of
Bush,
course you could. But hold on, Bobby, hold on. We're not talking about Bush. We're talking about the Democrat Party. We're talking about
uh,
Democrat presidents. Okay. Now I'm not saying that Bush was any good or bad or whatever. I voted for Bush, but the point of the matter is we're talking about the Democrat Party. We're talking about Obama with Obamacare, where people that were on Obamacare could not afford to even pay for it because you had to pay for a set amount each month or whatever it was per year. It might have been per month, so. But
yeah,
anyway, you had to pay a lot of money. Total Brian will tell you stories about that. He tried that
yeah,
Obamacare. He couldn't afford it.
yeah.
So,
And I'm gonna tell you, Bush was never for this country. He was only to help his dad take care of his biggest foe that should have been left alone.
I don't know about that.
And then you had 9/11.
Yeah.
You had 9/11, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Bush was successful in taking care of Saddam Hussein. But we didn't need Iraq. We needed
Yeah.
Afghanistan.
All right. Now, okay, then you have Obama after Bush, all right? You have Obama, which didn't
Yeah.
do anything. Okay. Then you have Biden, who comes out and says that we've done so much for the country. What did he do? What the heck did Biden do? Can you tell me? Can anyone tell me what Biden actually did that was good? Can you tell me one thing that Biden did that was good for this country? Give me one thing. Just one.
I mean, and that's when the term playtime comes in.
It's under
But
the.
let's change the subject. Let's change the
Right.
subject.
All right. Well, just just consider that. I mean, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. We call that playtime. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not dead yet, so I guess I haven't met that level yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see that. Then again, under the protection of salvation from Jesus Christ, I don't think we have to worry about that condition of being
Yeah.
taken out right away. I don't think God necessarily acts that way anymore. He gives us
And
until the final breath.
I just want to give you like a word of warning. I'm not sure it's like every once of a while, but it's like you jumped out, but you came back in. And they can pretty much do it from time to time, but as long as it's not bothering you, as long as it's not going to bother me or Amy or anybody that's watching, I think we're good. It's just like it's going up, down, and stuff. I'm just getting. Well, I was hearing it through my speakers, so yeah.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know about having unreliable internet compared to someone who has a solid state and stuff.
Oh yeah,
We had that discussion before.
yeah.
Speaking of it, when are you going to do that registration in the Starlink? Speaking of it,
I haven't been able to do that yet.
Yeah.
No, I got things to pay for right now. I don't have time to get that. Now, if somebody wants to donate to the channel, hit that QR code right there. You'll be able to
Yeah. Hold on.
scan that with your
Hold up.
page, scan
Let me
that
get
with
that.
your phone.
Oh,
Yep, scan that with your phone. You can donate a small amount. It's not too big there, but you can go to ertradio.com and click on the big PayPal button and you can donate what you want. But right there, just scan that code there, and then you get three options for the amount. I think it's 1, 3, and 5 or something like that. So you can choose. And then if you want to donate more than that, then you go to ertradio.com, click on that PayPal button, big PayPal button, and you can donate what you want to donate. So there you go.
yeah.
That's our
And
advertisement.
Dr. Probes said so.
That's right. You don't want to make Dr. Probes mad. You might not like the
Oh,
results of that one. I know I wouldn't want to make him mad.
yeah. Because if you do not, I'll call my bumblebee or even my TIE fighter, beam you up. You better pray to your God because it'll always happen to you in your wallet. That's the bottom line because Dr. Pro says so.
Yeah. All right. So Amy, yeah. So yeah, you talk about aliens. We know that aliens are here, meaning out of this world aliens, not illegal. Oh wait, I can't say that. Not newcomers. But I guess that space aliens can be newcomers per se, right? They can be newcomers. So
If
to believe in them is bad too because it's not godly to believe in them. But yet they're here and we're seeing them. And I've never seen one, but I know people that have. And so, what are you supposed to do with that? Are they all psycho and evil that see these creatures? No, they're not. People actually see things. People see Bigfoot. People see Sasquatch, or whatever you want to call it, different names. You know, people see strange, what they call cryptoids, right? So
yeah,
different kind of animals and things like that. So okay, we got 3 on YouTube, and I only see Amy over here. What's going on? Why don't we see
yeah.
everybody on YouTube?
I got one on my channel. Oh, now just dropped back down to two, and
Yeah,
only two on your channel.
I mean, I'm fine with talking with Amy, but I'm sure we'd like to have more people in here having a conversation. And come on, people, what else are you doing? The election's over. We ain't got nothing to watch now. The the
Unless it's got to do with movies.
yeah, but then you have the World Series that was won by the Dodgers, but they're done, so that ain't going on. It's funny, I was thinking about this today as I was getting a ride on. You were talking about the cart today at the hospital. They had that available today, so that was nice. And as I was riding on that, I was thinking it was kind of funny how they had everything all at once throwing on us to make us watch and get us distracted about something. For instance, you had the Olympics, then you had this and that and the other thing. You had the World Series, and the baseball playoffs, to get there. And so everything was like you're going crazy trying to keep up. Your head was spinning around, trying to keep track of everything. And of course, then things were done that we probably don't even know. You know.
I know I can think of one thing that they could be distracted of now, and that's usually preparatory football. High school football. But that's
Yeah,
also coming down to a
I
whole
don't know
another
if I
different
trust that one, Amy, because I've been here for 63 years. So it would be hard to end my birthright citizenship. I would argue that one. And he has no reason to promise that. That's retarded.
I
I don't care
mean,
who's
if
saying
you
it.
go through the proper procedures, and be born of this soil,
Yeah, I was born here.
then you have your birthright.
I was born here. That's proof. You know, I
Yeah.
don't have to prove it. Uh, but Reuters could be one of those media outlets that is just not right. Okay. And remember, they're trying to get us to look at that, and it might not even be right or legal what they're even printing. And so we got the problem of, okay, now it went back down to 2. It was at 3 and went to 2 again right when I went to go look at it. But yeah, I mean, there's no credibility. I mean, I could probably message him right now and say, hey, what do you believe in birthright citizenship? And he'd just laugh and he wouldn't say anything, or he would answer it and he'd say, I believe in birthright citizenship. That's what the whole point about being an American is. So, I mean,
Like
I
I
don't,
said, the Church in
I don't
America.
understand it. I don't understand that claim. That claim makes no sense to me.
I don't know.
Okay, it keeps going back and forth on the number. I don't know what's up.
Yeah, what's going on here?
See, now I never heard him say that either. He never claimed that on the rallies. Like I said, I watched almost every rally, and he
It's
never said that.
it's
Um,
it's
I'll
like
ask my, I'll ask my
okay.
friend Barry. I'll ask my friend Barry that does all that study on that kind of stuff, and he'd be able to come
Yeah,
up with the right answer. Okay, I don't have
yeah.
to wait. I don't have to try to answer it because I don't have all the information.
All right.
But
So
the point is, the Reuters link there. That's not even. I don't know if that's even a right publication,
okay.
to be honest.
All right. Um, it's like it's like the number going up and down. It's like guys, you need to like try to stay if you're gonna be here for just about maybe 10 minutes. It's like
Yeah,
it's like but now they can do like whatever they want. But if should there be an amendment to control the internet and probably assess fines for just hauling ass after you be there for about maybe 10 seconds?
yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be a big problem. Like like they can assess the fine in their next ISP bill if such a thing would happen.
yeah,
Now in the current constitution that might not happen.
yeah,
But let's say you put like a digital rights amendment or something. So if there was like a digital rights amendment, they can do whatever they want when
yeah.
it comes to
Charles.
our
Hey, Charles is here. Look at that. You didn't ask Charles to come in here. He's still up. Holy
yeah,
crap!
but
What's going
yeah,
on? What's going on, Charles? You're still up? Hey,
yeah.
stop that alarm noise. What's going
Oh, it's
on?
not me. It's not me. It's probably you're probably hearing my uncle's TV.
Oh, okay. Hey, we got 986. We lost one or something. I don't know what happened. We should have more than that. I thought we had 987 the other day.
Oh wow.
Oh, European. Oh, thank you, Charles, for that.
Yeah, but sometimes listening to international news is pretty darn good. Did you not know watching international news, whereas the Voice of Turkey or NHK Japan, it's all
Yeah.
perfectly legal? Like you just go into their websites and you'll be watching it as much as you will and desire.
Yeah, sometimes they're saying stuff just to make us jump, like I'm not saying that
Wow.
Amy's wrong for sharing it. She can share it if she wants, but I'd be careful
Yeah.
because she
Now,
might
what
be
is
sharing some kind
now,
of
Charles?
crazy
Out of
stuff.
my okay, out of my curiosity, can the Associated Press be shut down? Right, right. If they had the power of writing renewers.
Yeah, so Amy, how do you figure? I agree with that. Okay, I agree with that, Amy, in the sense that it, it is supposed to be we the people. Okay, we the people. All right, that's what it's supposed to be. And the thing is, this last 4 years and some of the other presidents at 8 years. It hasn't been we the people. It's been them and us, and we haven't had a say in anything. Um, and I'm not trying to argue with anybody, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we the people is what the Constitution says. And if you remember, Nancy Pelosi wants to rip up the Constitution,
Yeah.
and some other people do too. But the idea of taking away our birthright citizenship, that would just be insane. Then we
Yeah.
wouldn't be a country anymore.
That's right.
So,
That's the destruction of the country right there.
yeah.
So
And
I
now I
really
did.
don't, I really don't have a problem with Associated Press. It's just people that wants to comment crap when it comes to the masses. There's something needs to be done.
Yeah.
And yes, it is free speech, but remember what they always say: freedom is never free.
Right.
You can pretty much get told to get shut to STFU today.
Yeah. STFU. That's right. What was Amy was saying that in the Mixler chat today. I couldn't keep up with all those letters. I said that's too much. I can't figure it out.
So, well,
Well,
we could just drop the question right away, Charles. Like I said, I really don't have a problem with AP or anything. But
oh,
if you want to
okay.
have suppression, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, well, she's not going to be in that. She's not going to be in that position again, Charles. She's voted back in, at least until she's arrested, maybe. She's voted in anyway, because they're still trying to figure out how she made all that money from Visa. Because Visa, had some trouble, and she had sold all her stock in Visa, and she wound up earning like $2 million or some kind of thing like that. From her stock trading, which they're not supposed to be doing, according to the rules of the Senate or the Congress or whatever you want to talk about. Uh, they aren't supposed to be doing the free trade thing when they're in office. They're supposed to be getting paid from their salary, and of course, a lot of them have millions of dollars after they served. When they're only supposed to be technically, they're only supposed to work for 2 years, Bobby. That was the term limit automatically.
That's actually the Senate in 6 years.
Yeah,
The
but it was only supposed to
representative.
be okay. Yeah, 2 terms. I think it was not 2 years. 2 terms. So the most that you're supposed to be
Uh,
in office is 12 years, right?
no,
No
the
30
representative.
some years. Like Biden, for instance. So Biden, for instance, if they would have followed that 12 years for Biden, he wouldn't be the vice president, no less the president. He wouldn't be
Okay,
in politics all that time. He'd be done.
okay. I'm gonna tell you right now. Congress is yet to have term limits established. There were talks, but there are but at the present moment, nor Senate nor representatives has limits. Only the president has the limits.
Right.
And
However, they're looking at that possibility of getting that passed. Now remember, the uh, the Republicans so far have the control of the Senate, I believe, and they're working on the control of the House. Okay, they're almost there. So they're almost there. Hey, C&D. Hey, now he'll be in here. He'll have fun coming here. He'll be happy to talk about the win. He wanted to win. And he's going to argue that point, Amy, about the citizenship thing. He's going to argue that point. They finally got that truck. Oh, man. Well, they almost got that truck. He got stopped by a car that they
oh my
rammed.
gosh, probably another City of Angels car chase.
No, I'm watching some kind of reels uh,
or if
Channel
it's or if
238.
it's that is it that OPD or on patrol live
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yep. Yeah, they're trying to stop this guy that has a big truck. It's not really a diesel truck, but it's like a
Yeah.
big truck that does hauling of a trailer or whatever. And it's big enough to cause trouble and destruction. He's trying to run from the law for some reason. I don't know why. They tried to
Oh
do the
yeah.
pit maneuver and they ran him into the guardrail, and the guy couldn't do the pit maneuver because the truck is way too big. Well,
Yeah.
they just need one of the big vans so they can get in front of it and stop him. They can't do this chase with a little car.
Yeah. I think Charles was talking about term limits in Congress.
Get the bazooka. That's a good idea, Charles. That's a good idea.
Oh my gosh. Name me a sniper rifle.
Two bazookas, Amy says. Amy said two bazookas.
Yeah. And yeah. And Canadian Ball
Oh
had
boy.
salmon last week, but they're cooking spaghetti tonight.
Yeah. All right.
I like it with either meatballs or wings.
Okay. I think they finally got his tires with the spike strip, so he might be having to stop here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, and if you see sparks flying, yeah, that's gonna be game over real soon.
I don't know if that diesel rig tried to stop him or not, but that could be risky because that would be a ticket for him possibly, even though he's trying to help. So,
Oh my gosh. I just love to see more convenient cop
damn,
videos.
this guy's just like running through traffic like it's nothing.
Oh yeah.
Man, oh man.
I saw I saw oh what happened, CND? I mean I didn't know there was a storm that
Oh
hit your
no.
area. I
Wow.
focused on the Atlantic. I never focused on the East Pacific, the Pacific East, where it's also
Yeah.
is called
He's the
hurricanes too.
northwest. Yeah, it comes in across the Pacific there, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the Atlantic and in the East Pacific region, it's still called hurricanes. It's when you get further into the Pacific going westbound. That's when it can be either be called typhoons or cyclones.
Yeah.
I think in the ocean it's called cyclones, but in the West Pacific it's typhoons.
Now, believe it or not, in Hong Kong, we're in a what you call a typhoon, but then they downgraded it to tropical storm. Even though when I took the weather readings, that was part of my job. I used to have to tell the weather, and with what I was finding with the wind speeds, it was a low category of a typhoon. So the thing is, when that's happening, they're spinning opposite direction of what you'd think, because obviously that's on, close to the equator, opposite side of the planet practically,
Yeah,
and it's a whole different deal.
yeah.
And
And
when I was,
C&D boy, what's his name anyway? Because I know the Atlantic system and the East Pacific system, they're superiorly different. I know like well, both the East Pacific and the Atlantic each got their individual set of names they go to. They just
how
they don't they don't share it.
you have beavers? You mean like the animals? How did they get there? They're not saltwater creatures. They're freshwater creatures in the river. But how
Oh,
did they
they're
get to
talking
your
about
island?
taming woodchucks to do the work.
Yeah. But yeah, if you got the beaver animal, how did they get there?
Yeah.
Because they're not saltwater creatures. So you'd have to go across the saltwater to get there. Oh, I thought you were on the island. I thought you were on the island.
Yeah,
Hybrid what seals and beavers? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, Vancouver Island. I didn't know you were on the mainland.
I
Well,
heard there's like a little area when COVID happened and lockdown happened, they can't do whatever they want. They were just completely trapped.
now I want to know with President Trump being elected, what's going to happen with the Portland situation with the one group of people that took over the city, and they basically made their own rules. They're going to do what they want. And then all of a sudden they're asking for help for food and stuff like that. And it's like, no, you decided to take over the city. You figure it out yourself.
Yeah, yeah. So see, Boy, you definitely don't know the name of the storm that hit you,
You might be able to
or
find it. You might be able to find it on the Weather Channel.
yeah. Because that's also late in the season as well. It was just a little never was named. Oh, okay. Yeah, because we got a big one coming up, but it's going to hit Yucatan instead.
Yeah.
The shear's going to ricochet it off the course and bring it to Yucatan instead.
All right. Well, now the count's right. We finally got three. Now we got five. We had three just on YouTube. Now where did the other two come from?
I want to know what's going on there.
It says five
They're all
on
right. They're
YouTube.
all right there. But we only got Amy, Charles, and Vinny and Bob Chat. What else
Yeah.
is there?
Oh yeah. Good point, Charles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably get the Hawaii and stuff. And probably get to China. They'll have Christopher Columbus wanted to go the other way, but found something different to get to China.
Yeah.
He didn't know about the land that's blocking it.
Send them back home. That's right, Amy. Send them home. They don't belong here.
Yeah.
Wherever that is.
That's the same thing we said about elephants and weasels.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, some people may get it wrong when it comes to the characters of Winnie the Pooh. You remember Winnie the Pooh?
Yep.
The names and the structure they use for that is mostly to address issues in mental health. It's like each individual character in Winnie the Pooh has a certain mental disability.
Oh.
Do you
Maybe
know
that's
about that?
why. Nope. That's probably why I didn't get that.
You didn't get that? Well, I never got it until I saw a post about they're using mental health, whatever, to structure and set up for Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
And I thought one of the character names, that little bouncing tiger that goes the name of Tigger.
Yep.
Yeah. So I asked Copilot if saying that to somebody else is offensive today, and it hasn't pinned on the structure of how that you want to say it. If you were off to say it more of a racial slur or a character, it's just like today. It's like you gotta
Well, see,
be
you
like
shared,
more careful.
yeah, yeah. Didn't you share that uh, post on Skype about the name Tigger? Didn't you say that? You said something about it was considered um, not so nice, I guess.
Yeah.
If I understood it. I mean, I don't want to say anything bad. I don't mean to do that, but I'm just commenting on your post on Skype.
And speaking of it, there was a gift meme that I found. And Charles, you could check the Skype if you want to come on in. Uh oh. Did we
Oh,
lose
I'm
Ron?
okay. No, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Just getting a drink of my soda. Didn't want to show you.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
Maria's here. Holy crap.
Oh, that's Marco, not Maria.
Marco. Oh, I read that wrong. See, I told you I can't read that.
Yeah.
Marco.
So there's a
Marco's here.
so yeah. So there's a gift meme that said, "What's the best nation of the world?" And he opens up the cardboard and it says donation. Have a heart.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you look at the guild chat, you'll know. And if you want to be in the guild
Okay.
chat, you're gonna have to be Skype verified, and we gotta know you, and maybe Amy will bring you in.
Now I'm trying to think about how to get the Discord channel going again. And I want to get
You
that
never sent me
active.
an invite. You never set it up for invitation yet.
Okay, how do I
So
do
yeah,
that?
yeah, I think there's a way you gotta like generate it, and then you say permit, and then you just share to everybody.
Okay, well now I got. Okay, well I'll try. We'll see. Now I tried you, but you don't come up as anything. I tried to put your name in, you don't come up as being active.
It's Master Player 30.
Master
Yeah,
Player 30. Yeah, that's what I thought I
yeah,
had.
yeah.
Profile.
Yeah,
Okay, wait a minute.
yeah.
No.
Check your DMs if you can.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get to where the live account is. Hold on. Something ain't working right here. How do I close out of that? No, I just closed out the Discord. Okay, I don't get that. Why that worked like that? Okay, how do I get back to my account now? User settings, privacy. No, I'm in my account thing, profile thing. I don't want to be in my profile thing. I want to get back to the chat. Chat. No, that just tells me how it's used. Um, I don't get this. Uh, I'd like to get this to work. That's what I'd like to do. Okay, I don't know how to get back to the chat, Bobby. To the regular page. How do I get back to it?
Okay,
Close.
well
Close
we
that
can
out.
worry
There we
about
go.
that
I
later. I'm
found
just
it.
gonna see you. Okay.
I found you. Okay. See, I had you there. Okay. So how do I get you on there?
I just
How to invite
I
people?
just sent
Okay.
you another link.
Okay. And create invite links. All right. So I'm gonna just use my regular channel here, the one with the new logo. That is trust. How to get links from now on? Yes. Okay. Visit site. Wait. I don't want to leave Discord. Go back. Okay. This is not making any sense for me. We're gonna have to work that out somehow. Because I thought that I could just go up here and add friends, or remove friends. No, I don't want to do that. Okay, add friends. Invite to server. There we go. Okay. Which one is it? You're messaging me, right? So let me see.
I should be on the top.
Yeah. Okay. There you are. Okay. Now, how do I invite to the server? Invite to server. Which one am I, though? Okay, let's see if this works. I'll send you an invite. We'll see. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. There you go.
Oh, but that's the voice channel thing. That's probably. Yeah, you sent me to a voice channel.
Okay, and what one do I need then? That's
You
one
need to have
that I
at least a
wanted.
text channel. You need a text channel. You never
Oh
added a
boy.
text channel.
Okay, hold on then. Invite the server.
No, you need to create a
Join.
text channel.
Oh shit. Well, that's a chat room there, Bobby.
Well, yeah. Okay.
So you should be able to chat there right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Am I
I'm
right?
there. Yeah.
Okay, so if I go there, then you're there. Okay, Andy
Well,
left a message. Okay, there you are. Okay. Okay. So now we can't do the voice thing because we're doing the YouTube thing, obviously. So,
yeah.
but now you can chat there. We can put that link in to the chat there so people can see it and they can join my channel on Discord if they want to. And now my goal is to have the YouTube channel, while it's live, have it streaming to Discord with the other channels. So we want to add this
Yeah.
channel, to the destination if that's possible. So
Yeah.
need to figure out how to do that one next. But then we can start getting that out there, and if you know how to do that, then we can do that. But anyway, okay. Alright, so let's get on out of here then, get back to the show.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go and close that out. Should close out alright. I hope so. Alright, so now get back over here. There we are. Alright. So yeah, check out the Discord channel if anybody's interested in that. And if you're interested in joining that, just let us know.
Yeah.
3 echoes or 4. Yeah, who knows about that one. I turned off the main channel for the YouTube, so there shouldn't be any echoes now. Bobby's using his tablet or whatever, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
And so sometimes the microphone, how he has, is not acting right. But that's alright. We'll get through it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm using the computer on this one.
Oh, okay. So, alright. Well, what else are we going to talk about? We handled the world problems. What else have we got? I couldn't read Marco's name. That was weird. I gotta tell you though, this election process this year, this was really weird. I'll tell you that. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who I voted for. But the point of the matter is, this whole process was just really crazy. And they tried to throw everything at us to make us choose one way or the other. You see that? You seen all that, right? They tried to get us to vote one way or the other. Depending on where you were, they had different commercials for different things. All right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you didn't pay attention to that, then you might have been swayed to vote one way or the other. But the people in Pennsylvania didn't fall for that one. They stuck to their guns and they voted the way that they wanted to vote. I mean, they had thousands of Amish people coming out to vote for the first time. I mean, these are people that haven't voted like either forever or for a very long time. And so that was incredible. I watched them interview a Trump reporter person that was holding the microphone asking the questions. But he was asking for honestly, what were they wanting to, who were they wanting to vote for? They're asking some young ladies, probably about 17 or 18 years old, who they're not supposed to be necessarily be talking to the press, Amish are supposed to be quiet. They're supposed to be minding their own business, not talking to some strange man. Okay, that's the rules. And anyway, they answered the questions when they asked why are you voting for Trump, and they went through 3 or 4 reasons why they voted for Trump. And these were just young people, not really knowing a whole lot of things about the world. They only know their farm work that they've been working on, but they know that the last 4 years have been really hard for them. So they had I can't remember what the answers were because my memory ain't that good, but you might be able to find the video still on X talking about the Amish. You just look up the Amish interviews and how they answered the question, and they might show that video like near the top. But they answered it better than anyone could. Just did not vote. Is that right, Charles? Is that why they didn't? Now, why did they do that? Or did they? Or did they? And they voted for Trump. They said, "Forget it. We're not voting Democrat this time."
Yeah, it's like people just don't understand the system until it's too late.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, thanks to your disobedience, we're pretty much screwed.
But like I said though, with the young ladies answering questions, he had asked some general questions about, well, what is your reason for voting for Trump? And then they just went through how much it is to do farming work and how to do this and that and what it costs to do this, and they didn't have any kind of crazy answers. They were yeah. Snake milk, no.
Oh my God, nobody be part of those snakes.
But when you had them ask Camelot, I'll say Camelot, when you have them ask Camelot a question about what are her policies, and she can't come up with one answer, a clear-cut answer of what she wanted to do. And he started rambling about stuff. Oh, well, I'll give the blacks free marijuana if they want it. That ain't helping the vote. Come on. They can get free marijuana anywhere, or they can get marijuana just about anywhere for a cheap price, and they don't have to vote for you. And so that was a bad thing to even say, We'll give first-time home buyers $25,000. Well, where are you going to get that money from? Didn't have an answer, right? So what that sounded like to me, $25,000 first-time home buyer. Well, I already bought my home. Actually, I bought two homes in my lifetime so far, and so that wouldn't apply to me. So right now I'm buying this home, so it wouldn't apply to me. So
Yeah.
that credit, $25,000 tax credit, wouldn't help. Thing is, she wouldn't be able to approve that. That would be money that she'd have to use from somewhere. Okay, that would have to come from somewhere to pay for that. It just doesn't come out of thin air. Now, yes, the government can print money out of thin air, but when you promise payments for things like that, you can't make that happen unless you get approval from Congress. And that ain't going to happen. Okay, because you're talking about $2 trillion by the time you get done paying everybody, $25,000 for first-time homebuyer credit. And then when you're
Yeah.
talking about paying new moms and dads, they got first year baby $6,000 per child if they have two children. During the first year, you're looking at $6,000 per child. How is that going to work? Tax the billionaires, yeah, never mind the little guys, but guess what? Billionaires know how to get out of the tax process. Okay, that's why they're rich. That's why they're billionaires. Okay, there's ways to get around it. So the little guys, you and I, would have been taxed a lot more. Okay, that's the thing about that, because the money would have had to been made, and no more free what? No more free airports. Trump has his own plane. He flies anywhere he wants. President Trump now.
Oh yeah,
So,
like your miles reward systems and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. So, yeah, I see what you're saying there. Yeah. No more, yeah.
Tax the millionaires, no more free airports, tax
But
the
see, now
churches.
the other thing too, Charles, is she talked about fair share. Well, what's fair share compared? Let's say you and I, Charles, we're on different pay incomes. Even with how we get paid, we're on different pay incomes. All right. I don't think I make as much as you because you probably have 30 years plus on your one job that you've done your whole life, and you got a retirement pay you're working on, and you also have your Social Security you're working on. So you got probably double of what I make on Social Security, and then you have your retirement pay. So
They repossess the jets. And let's just
no,
talk about let's talk about Vinny and Bob's doggo.
dancing dogs. Dog loves spaghetti. I don't know.
What
Is
did you put
pasta
with your spaghetti, by the way?
is
I'm curious.
pasta is pasta good though? Is pasta good for the dog?
Yeah.
The sauce might be. The sauce might be all right. Unless the tomato sauce might be bad for him. But the
Yeah.
the meatballs
Yeah.
are okay, and sometimes I don't know if the onions are good though. They have onions and green peppers and things in there like that's okay for us.
Yeah.
But I don't
Speaking
know.
of meatballs, have you ever oven baked your meatballs before putting them in the sauce?
Oh, that's a good idea. Seems like too much work.
Oh, so what?
Bamboozled.
Oh my
all
gosh!
right. All right.
If Sandy Boy gets in here, he'll probably will see the dance. She'll probably will see the dance. Otherwise, she'll have to go to last week's show. Yeah, that's how they. Comments are going too fast, Brock. I'm sorry.
uh,
Of course, you got your favorite night bot.
all right. Yeah.
Son of a
Well,
bitch.
what happened?
Ah, the just got reattached to the case again.
What happened?
My it just got the. I think it's an easy reattachment since they put the tape on.
Oh, all right. Well, that's all fun. Anyway, we're gonna start a new chapter, and we'll be just fine. We'll get through it.
Yeah,
And
it's more like that it's gonna be okay.
and what are you
Just
gonna do? What are you gonna do when you have more money in your pocket, even if you don't understand or agree with what his process is to get there? What are you gonna do when you have more money in your pocket, and the groceries are gonna be lower? And I mean, he already stopped. I don't know about Ukraine yet, but I know he already stopped the Middle East war. That's already done, and he's not even in office yet, and the Middle East war is gone. The Hamas had said immediate ceasefire. So how does that work out? He's not even in office. And they're already stopping the war that they could have stopped before. But these clowns now, they weren't paying attention to them. Or they weren't even trying to stop it. Now I'm just wondering about the hostages. We can talk about that. I don't know if we can talk about that. But I'm wondering about what about the hostages? Are they going to come home soon? Possibility. So, if they're still alive, that is. So, and then we're still trying to figure out where the heck we can't talk about that other subject about the uh, hundreds of thousands of young people that are gone, missing in action. Nobody knows where they are. Already better? What happened in Canada that made things better? I know
yeah.
somebody was talking about Trudeau having some issues about something. I can't remember what. If that was you,
I just like I was
Cindy.
just,
Oh, finally, okay, it's been 100% for a while.
you
41
know like
degrees tonight. 41 degrees.
there's got there's I it's like Trump having values from Reagan, doing something that Reagan wasn't able to do.
But I've heard of many leaders of other countries already approving of Trump getting elected. Okay, so, okay,
Just like going back to speakeasies, the speakeasies back in the 20s, you could probably get busted on, but in today's world, you don't have to, as long as you're within the rules of the land.
yeah.
Because that's how speakeasy was born in the probation, and now you don't have probation, you can do anything you want.
Well,
Hmm.
Bobby, how did they do that with the, how did they show that extra stuff?
Oh, was that?
Well, I wanted to share a post from X. Let me see if I can find it here.
Oh, it's the same way. It's the same way. You just have to put it on the YouTube chat, then you have to put it on the our chats.
Okay, yeah, here it is, here. Okay. Uh-oh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just
Alright, so this was today, or no, November 6th, rather. It was published November 6th at 1:45 p.m. Eastern and updated November 6th, 7:03 p.m. Eastern. So I just give you that link. I'll give you that link.
yeah.
Oh, wait a minute now. I didn't do that right. Let me get it again. Hold on.
Now you put it in Discord, people can preview it without looking in it.
Okay, I can't get it copied. I can copy the picture though. I can copy the picture. Okay, let me copy the image and we'll do it that way. That should work. Okay, and then I'll send it to Discord. Would I get that back open again? Oh, this is crazy.
You
Too
should
many.
be using the app version instead of the web based, because that's what I use, the app version.
Yeah, I know, because you're on the. But there you go, Bobby. Can you see that?
I don't see it yet.
Oh, I didn't send it. That's why. There you go. Now you should see it.
Okay.
So that's from the
I
Newsweek. That's from Newsweek.
don't know. Let's just hope that happens because
But see, they weren't doing this before he was elected. They were fighting right up to the election, and then all of a sudden he got elected, and it's like, oh, we better
yeah,
stop. We're like you said, we better stop our child's play now because they're coming.
yeah.
So
So if we had to lose the website, because Amy was mentioning it yesterday during Space Wave, um, we could be using Discord or even the Skypes.
yeah, well, we can figure that out. We'll figure out how to get used to it. Okay. And
Yeah.
then I don't know if you
And
can share
if
that.
okay, if you are yet to be on the Discord, here we go. There we go.
Yeah, now share that image. If you can share that image on the screen so Charles can see what
I
I'm
will
talking
have
about.
to pull it first and then re-upload it, but yeah.
Okay, if you can do that and then try to share the image, and in that way he can see it's an actual news article, not something I made up. So,
There it goes.
but yeah, I agree. They've been working on a ceasefire for a long time, but this is actually it's been called.
She put a lot of. I'm at
Yeah,
it.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that was right either. They shouldn't have done that. They should have been
Let
done already.
yeah. Here we go. Right here.
Yeah. So this is what was on X. So X is the only platform that has freedom of speech. And I don't know what Israel is doing, hitting a refugee center when that's not needed to do. Yeah, well, now Lebanon is, they're the ones that caused the October 7th issue. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, just to show you that. And, I mean, it's not, obviously it's not over yet. And it probably won't be over until after he takes office in January. So and people were talking about how strange is that going to be? The vice president, who he was running against, has to certify him according to the rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I just want to change gears.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
know last week we was having some technical difficulties getting like the Halloween special and last week's Errt available for on-demand presentations. Now she was finally was able to upload this week's Errt, but last week's Errt and the special we had last week was she wasn't having the ability to upload it. So she sent me the shows and I uploaded them and now they're available on the show reel or on the archive session. So there are like they're direct to upload, no need to rebroadcast.
Yeah. Issued what? Put that one other one up there. Elongated. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we won't
October
be able to
7th.
click on it.
FATW. Hey, what is that?
No
Issues
telling. No telling.
What is that, Amy? Spell it out for me.
Yeah, when we're on StreamYard, we won't be able to click on those links. She will have to present them into the guild chat.
Well, the October 7th attack shouldn't have happened. That was a school soccer game that happened, right? And a lot of people got killed that shouldn't have been killed on that one. And that's what brought this whole war. And that was that was from I think for a whole year before that, right? So they've been working up to that. So I don't think that they need to be destroying cities and going back and forth and killing each other for no reason. Figure out some way to handle it peacefully, and I don't see Israel ever giving up the land. It's supposed to be their land.
Software component bullshit again. In a configuration update.
Time dilation, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
What does
So we got about
FHP?
15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, we had more fun talking about everything without arguing. Hey, we did it without arguing, Bobby. Come on.
Yeah, sometimes I had to shut your mouth, but yeah.
Hey, now, come on. Calm down. Yeah, that's why they want it, but was it originally the land, their land? And I guess we could look back on some of the older Bibles, check that out with the uh, measurements that they have, and from point to point, ocean to mountains, that's all Israel or whatever. Yeah, there's something there. We can look all that up. Bob, you went too fast.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
possibility.
yeah. But what about our hostages? Where are they at? Are they still alive? Anybody know? Can we talk about hostages without getting in trouble? I don't know.
There's usually no telling about that.
Yeah, I guess we'll get a notice if there's any trouble.
Yeah, what's playing in your blood?
Hey, I showed you the notice from the newspaper, so. Yeah, we gotta give blacks reparations, we gotta give Native Americans reparations. Come on now, when do I get my reparation? Talk about smoking, who's smoking what when they talk about reparations? Come on now. None of us were here when any of that happened. None of us was here when any of that happened. So how are we
Right,
going to pay
guys.
anybody
Like I
back?
said, I was too young at the time, so I couldn't even tell
Exactly.
you.
Well, you weren't even here when that happened, Bobby, whatever they're talking about. What they're asking for to be paid back. Oh, they want to be paid back for the slavery time. Hello, we weren't here 200 years ago. So, sad that some of that stuff happened, and it shouldn't have happened, but it happened, and it's done. And they did already pay the Native Americans, they gave them all the reservations and casinos and things like that. So they pretty much have their own so-called nation. So that's a whole different deal there. But yeah, so there's that. And the blacks, on the other hand, they don't have anything much of their own. And yeah, I had to grow up. I was raised in a lower class neighborhood. I wasn't as fancy as Camelot in the middle class. So I did? When did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
I have no idea.
I don't know what that means. German?
Shoot,
German
1
reparation?
hour and 45 minutes. At which we have Kitty and Bob, Amy, Charles, Marco was potentially still around.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was going to do readings, but then I think Amy's the only one that would want one. Charles don't usually get
Probably.
readings. Marco
So
doesn't
we only got
usually ask.
about we only got
Yeah.
about 15 minutes.
Charles doesn't ask for readings, and you get a couple of readings all the time, Bobby. So I
Hey,
think you're
well, why
good.
don't we just do one for the group? Let's just do one for the group.
Okay. All
Just
right,
for the
we'll do
hell.
one for the group. We're going to do the angel cards. We'll do one for the group. That's a good idea. Good idea, Bobby. That's why you're the producer. Because you come up with good ideas. All right. All right, we're using my favorite angel cards. Okay. So what are you guys thinking? What are you thinking for what you want to hear? What do you want to hear? Oh, holy cow. Haven't had that in a while. That's a good one. Now, come on. There's nothing there holding it. There you go. I didn't want to go in there. All right. All right, here you go. Regain your focus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
If you can see that. There you go, yeah. Regain your focus, number 27. Now, what I'll do is I'll take a picture of this, send it. You want me to send that to the guild chat?
Yeah, send it to the guild chat because I don't think we have anybody in our discords as of yet.
Okay.
It,
Yeah, see, I can do daily readings for people.
yeah.
If
That's
they
something
want it.
that you could be doing.
Yeah. I'm going to learn all that stuff on Discord, folks. We're going to learn it. It just take a little bit.
Yeah, it takes time.
And since I haven't used it, I'm still going to learn it from basically the beginning. Okay. And just let me finish editing that.
Oh yeah, retarding lands and caves. Oh my gosh. Trying to get the world back into square one again. Making everything right before the war comes.
Well, see, aren't you supposed to leave things the way that you get them? Right?
I
You're supposed
think
to
so.
leave things the way that you got them. You know, like when you go prospecting, you're supposed to leave the land back the way it was when you got there. All right, it says, trivial life matters are distracting you. That is what we're just dealing with, Bobby, right?
Yeah.
From your goals, okay? So trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Well, thank you, Archangel Metatron. That
Yeah.
wasn't God scribing. That was God scribing the SPN.
Yep.
All right, so now I'm going to share it to the guild chat. All right, Amy?
All right.
So here we go. I'm going to send it. Let me know that you got it. Anybody that's in the chat.
Yeah. All right.
Worked
It's
just
there.
fine.
It's
All
there.
right, it worked. Yay, it worked. The phone worked. Everything worked great. All right, let me see how those are set up here. Hold on. Yeah, I had it backwards. Okay. So the bottom goes that way. Alright, so that's the group card for everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it made some kind of sense to everybody. And if you've been distracted with the news or with the election or with everything going on, then I hope that made sense and you focus by working towards what you are trying to achieve.
Right.
Giant beaver seals. What the heck are you guys talking about?
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure what they're
That's
talking
like
about.
saying bring back Godzilla.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm not German, so I can't be Nazi. I might
And
have
I
a
can't be
little.
a champ.
Yeah, and I might have a little bit of German on my mom's side, I think, but that's about it. I mean, so small that you couldn't even tell. She's more English than German anyway. So English and Scottish, I think, was her. Dad was Denmark, Danish. So that's what I hold to all the time is that I'm Danish. I'm from Denmark. That's my heritage.
Yeah.
So technically, I'm Danish American. No, I don't say that. I'm American. I'm born here, and
Yeah.
I belong here in birthright. There's nothing that they can do to take that away. I was born here. I can prove it, and if they don't accept it, then they have to leave. So there you go.
Yeah. So.
And if anybody if they try to take that away, then we'll take care of it. We got what, more people somewhere?
Yeah, one on my Twitch and 5 on it. We're gonna lose
Wow.
a bit diff one.
Wow, very nice. So everyone that watched the show, I hope they enjoyed that single card reading for the group. You're all included in the group. Everyone is watching. Normally I do readings for each person, but like I said, I think Amy would have been the only one that might have wanted a, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, well, I think that's it, Bobby. What do you think?
Yep. 5 minutes out. Thank you, Amy. Marco was here. Charles, Canadian Bob. A Norseman. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. I'm trying to do a show! And Dr. Pro was reminding you that you should continue listening and watching the Errt video on your favorite device on Mixler, Podbean, YouTube, X, Trouble, Odyssey, Trouble, Rumble, and Instagram. You better scan that baby right away, as I told you in the last hour, because if you do not, I'll either come on my bumblebee, I'll come on my time fire, beam you up, and you better pray God because all this happened to you and your wallet. And you better pause it right now and scan that QR code because it's about to disappear in 3, 2, 1. Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, just a quick story before we go. I got my registration tabs or stickers for my license
Oh, you
plates.
finally did it?
Yeah, oh yeah, I got that on the first, but now I have the whole month of November to do it. I think that the rule is I have 10 days after the last day of the month, so December 10th I can do it. Now December 10th we might have a bunch of snow on the ground by then, so I better
Yeah.
do it before the snow gets here.
Well, as long
And
as you at least you finally did your registration. Now you gotta put Starlink in the playing field.
yeah, and but yeah, the that was $402 for the car registration. That's all part of the job of making the station run. So you gotta drive sometimes to go somewhere and do a show. We haven't had to do that, but and I don't do that in the wintertime anyway. But anyway, yeah, that's well part of the cost of running a company, really.
That's it. That's
And
it.
but I gotta put the stickers on the plates and get it set right before I forget. I better do it while it's still kind of nice. Like today, it was really nice, 50 degrees,
Yep.
and it wasn't too windy or anything. So I didn't really have any excuse not to do it today, except I forgot. And by the time it's now it's nighttime and sun, it's a little chilly out there. But yeah,
Yeah.
we'll get it on there, and then I won't get stopped. I won't get a ticket because they're not on there. I don't want that. So, but all right, then I guess that's about it. Yeah, we're gonna get on out of here. Thank you everyone for being here tonight, and yeah, we're good. Yeah,
Yep.
but the other interesting thing, just a little note. Uh, Charles saying Norse was kicked out once. Um, the Vikings actually did settle in Minnesota. That's kind of interesting how I wound up here. I've been here for 24 years, and some months, 24 and a few months.
Yeah.
I moved here in June, actually, in 2000, 2000. So 24 years. I'm still here. I don't know why I'm here. It's cold weather. It's really hard to take in the wintertime. I don't know why I'm here. I gotta go to
Yeah.
warmer climate and drier climate. So I don't want to go to Florida. That tells you where I want to go. Nice hot desert, and it'll be nice and warm in the wintertime. It won't be so cold. But now, if it's 110 degrees most of the time, it's going to feel cold when it's 80. Alright, so it'll be different. Be a little bit different temperature wise. Because hot will be really hot. So, but okay, yeah, we're out of here. So let's get on out of here, Bobby. You can click the button if you want. And we'll
Yes.
see
Thank you
everybody
all for
next time.
watching. Thank you all for watching. Let's
Bye for
go.
now.